The GallowgateShots podcast is sponsored by Tyre Spot, the Northeast's leading tyre supplier with branches across the region. Tyre Spot don't just do tyres, they cover everything from servicing to wheel alignment. They can handle every aspect of your car's maintenance. For more information, visit tyrespot.co.uk. Enjoy the episode.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the GallowgateShots YouTube and podcast channel. It's Scott here with another kit video. As you can see behind me, I'm going to be doing a comparison to the current away kit and some away kits from the past. I haven't just got the 95-96 away kit here, there's some others as well that we're going to be taking a look at. But as you know, on Wednesday this week, we finally launched the long-awaited burgundy and blue away kit, and I think we can all agree that Adidas did a cracking job with that video with Ginola, Darren Peacock, Nobby Solano, Rob Lee, and all the others on the train, with some of the current crop of Newcastle players as well, with some throwbacks to some of the memes from seasons past, you know, with Sean Longstaff on his holidays with Matty Longstaff and Jacob Murphy doing his little wave and so forth. It was for me, I think it was better than the home video. I think jury's out on a lot of people. They're probably even for a lot of people as well. But we've got two kits here, and I like to say I've got some other ones as well from seasons past, which have taken inspiration. These aren't the only burgundy and blue kits we've had in recent years, so I figured we'd go through them just the same like what Chris and Decker did with the third kit, and we'll see what the differences are. So this is the authentic or the pro version of the new kit, so there are some differences to what you'll get from the replica version, if you will, or the standard version of the kit, and then this is an original 95-96 version. So just looking at the two, as you can see, there is a slight difference in color. I'd say the new version is a little bit darker. It's probably more the material being used than anything else. I think obviously Adidas know the color scheme, you know, they know what color palette to use. I have found in certain lights it does look a bit lighter than others, and I think a lot of that has to do with the actual material that's being used in the away kit on the new one, and that's down to, and I'll bring up some B-roll on the screen for this. The burgundy stripes are a different material to the blue stripes. So if you've got the authentic version, or if you've seen the authentic version of the home kit, or if you've seen the third kit completely, it's almost like the blue stripes are the same material as that. And then the burgundy stripes are more what I would class as like your normal football kit material. They're like that, just that standard material. So that they are two different types of material. You won't be able to see it from this camera angle, unfortunately, but like I say, I'll cut into some other footage that we've taken of these kits. Obviously you've got the white Newcastle badge, the white Adidas logo, no trefoil on this, no trefoil on the third kit as well, as we all know, and then the white cellar. The collar, which I think was a big debate on how that was going to look on this kit, is just, you know, all white. There's no grandad collar like on the old kit, unfortunately, and then the white sleeves. A lot of people don't like the white. They probably wanted the off-white, very similar to this one, which, you know, I think as you look at it, it actually isn't as off-white as maybe people remember it as. I think it's more the shorts that were cream, but the actual stripes, looking at mine, I think it's more dirt than anything else, to be honest with you. My collar, I think if we all remember from these, even on the home kit, once you wash them once or twice, you never got it to go back to the colour of the original when you first got them. Obviously, other things that you get with this, you do get the heat ready at the bottom, and you get that nice little authentic licensed product badge on the bottom of the kit. And then you get the two, I don't know what you call these, like the side panels almost, that we've had on all three kits. It's more noticeable on the third kit because they are a separate colour. The home kit, they're there, but they're black. So they kind of form into those two end stripes, so you don't really notice them. but they are there. And obviously on the old kit, one thing that I love is this badge here with the 3 crests and, you know, registered trademarks, official garment, Newcastle United Football Club. And then obviously we can't go on this original kit without talking about the Newcastle brown ale, the 4 buttons with the Adidas. It says Adidas and it's got 3 stripes in each individual button as well, which a lot of people miss out. Stitched badge, stitched Adidas logo, written Adidas. I like that. I'm a fan of this Adidas logo. It's a little bit too big for me. I would like it maybe a bit smaller, but it is what it is. And I don't know if I just take this down, I'm going to show you a little bit of spoiler what I've got below. I've got the old Puma Fun 88 one. If I bring this a bit closer, I don't know if this camera is going to focus, but on the Pro version, this collar, I might have to cut to some B-roll, but this collar has it's got a little taper to it just on the edge. I don't know what that's going to do. I've not actually put this on yet, so I don't know what it's actually going to do, but it's got a little taper, which I don't think the standard version has. And obviously the stripes they're more of a heat press than actual stitched. That's just the way that it is on these Pro versions. And then obviously we do have the Noon. I know Chris pointed out, there's the Noon. I know Chris pointed out on the 3rd video that it's not in line with the stripes. And yeah, it isn't. It's central to the sleeve. And it's actually the stripes that are off center. This 3rd stripe, as you will, is central to the sleeve. So the Noon is central to that. And it's the stripes that are off center, not the Noon. I don't like it either. I think the stripes either should be central or the Noon should be central to this middle stripe. I noticed it in the Euros with the badges, and I noticed it with the Premier League badges and everything that's going on with, you know, Adidas kits in general this year. If I take down obviously the old kit, this is the one that I've repurchased recently. Stitch badge. I think you can't really go wrong with a stitched badge. You know, they did such a good job. You know, people talk about the Castore quality, but if I zoom in on this, the quality isn't the greatest on these ones either. I think people have got more fond memories of Adidas. And actually, when you look back at some of the stitching on these, they're not the best. And if we look at the back, obviously it's a plain back on the old kit. Grandad collar, which they're manky. They don't wash well. I'm going to bring down, actually I have to do it this way, another kit that we've had, which was burgundy and blue, a remake, which was Puma. Now, mine hasn't held up too well. I do use this for the gym every now and again now. But this was the remake from, was it 2016 to 2018, if I remember rightly, 2016, 2017. But this is the Puma kit. Not the best remake, if I'm being honest. I didn't like Puma's patch that they did. It was cheap, if I'm being honest. I wasn't keen on that. As you can see, this is click to hell. I do wear this for the gym. And like I said, Puma cats all over. Puma's on the sleeves, on the front. There's one on this side as well, and a plain back. Again, colour-wise, if I put this up in front of all 3 so you can see them, the Puma one's closer to, well, actually you can't, it doesn't look that on this camera with this light, but to my eye, I think this camera's maybe playing a bit with the colours, but to my eye, the Puma one's closer to the original Adidas than the current Adidas one. But if I just come to this side and turn this down, maybe just put them on top, maybe you can see that a bit better. But the Adidas, the current Adidas one, yeah, there's a bit of a shift in the colour. It looks like on the screen I can see here, the Puma one's maybe a little bit darker than all 3. I did want to touch on one other kit, which I think gets overlooked, and this is from, let me just get my phone, I've got this in my notes, I think it's 2006, let me just double check. When was this one? 2006, 2007. This is another Adidas kit. This is from my collection as well. I'm just going to hang it up here. Memories of Obafemi Martins, if anyone remembers back that far. But this kit is another burgundy and blue kit that a lot of people don't remember. Northern Rock on the front. Newcastle United again, a stitch crest, gold Adidas, and gold trim, blue. It's not exactly the same, but I wanted to bring this up because it's a similar colour. It's not the only time we've had burgundy and blue, but we've got another kit there with a very, very similar colour. Maybe the blue is slightly different on this one, but I love the gold Adidas stripes on this one. I love this little icon, this little logo. I don't know what it was. I think it was like an Adidas football logo, but it's just another nice kit. I'm just going to pop that to the side because it's obviously not really anything to do with this one. But I'm going to put the new one front and center because this is the new kit. Actually, I'll show you the back. There's nothing really on the back other than more hoops. There's nothing at the top by the collar, which I'm surprised at because there is on all the other tops. I was expecting maybe it's like an NUFC or a We Are the Geordies or something like that. Maybe it's on there, but there's nothing. But I like this. I really like this. I know I said when Chris and I did the video showing you these for the first time, when we did the leak video, that we thought maybe there would be something on the back. Turns out there wasn't. Maybe there wasn't anything on there. But I was surprised that this took so long to come out. I was surprised that it was out for sale in the US and I think in Dubai. I saw a few people on a Dubai Mags video wearing this top way before it came out over here. I don't personally think it was a quality control issue. This is a template. If you go and look on the Celtic website, they have this exact same top in green and white. It's exactly the same. It's not quality control because Adidas make the same top for everybody. There's no way they've got a quality issue if they're making it for Celtic. I just personally think it was a distribution problem. I know I said I wouldn't buy this one straight away. As soon as I saw David Ginola in it, I had to get it. So what's your thoughts on this one? Obviously, I think Chris and Decker did a rating out of 10. I'm giving this one a 7 out of 5. And the only reason I'm doing that is because we've already had one recently. Obviously, the original for me is a 9.5 out of 10. It's not my favourite away kit. The third kit that we currently have, what that's based on, the original from 99-2000, that's my favourite away kit. I think I said that in that original video that Chris and I did. But yeah, I think 7.5 out of 10 is a good one. It's probably going to grow on me as I see the players in them, as I see us score goals in this, and I think we will score a bucket load of goals in this. And here's hoping we can get some good points on the board for this and make some memories, like Jacob Murphy said, make some new memories on this one. But I like it. I think it's a good shirt. I think, you know, Adidas have done well reminiscing on this. I do hope next season we see some new designs. I hope they don't just keep giving us rehashes of old kits. I think next season we may see something new from Adidas and maybe we'll see something else coming through. But that's it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, please scroll down from this, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to go a little bit extra, you can become a member. It's $2.99 a month. Gets you early access to kit videos like this, as well as other access and exclusive access to certain videos and podcasts as well. But that's it for me. I'll see you all in the next one. See you later.